Hello, I'm Josh Walton, Area Director for the University of Georgia Small Business Development Center here in Macon, Georgia. Today I'd like to briefly discuss a topic that seems to be surfacing more and more in the credit and lending arena as small businesses are attempting to obtain credit, and that is loan covenants. Understanding loan covenants can be extremely important to the small business owners who are attempting to obtain credit for any reason. There are many different loan covenants that we typically hear about, but to keep this brief, I'll touch on three here today. The first is a loan covenant that might place a benchmark or ceiling on the borrower's debt service capabilities. This, simply put, is the ratio of available cash generated by the business to the actual debt payments the business must make. What this means for the small business owner is that he or she must manage the cash flow of the business more closely, including any consideration of pulling additional cash out and/or the addition of any new debt, as this will impact the ratio. The second is a covenant that might prohibit the borrower from entering into any new mergers or partnerships with another interested party during the loan period. In the lender's mind, this change in ownership will most likely impact the future repayment ability of the company. And thirdly, a lender might include a loan covenant, particularly in the case of an operating line of credit that places a limit on the percentage of the borrower's current assets that might be pledged as collateral against that line. Typically, these are inventory and accounts receivable, and by placing a ceiling, if you will, on the amount of money that the borrower can advance against these current assets, it can put the company at a competitive disadvantage in some cases. In conclusion, given the impact that the economic conditions have had over the last few years on the banking and lending industry and the tightening of the overall credit standards, the topic of loan covenants could very well come up. Hopefully I've given you a taste of what you might hear from your lender, and maybe you can be a little bit more prepared going into that next visit with your banker. If we can assist you as you move your business forward, please contact your local SBDC office. I'm Josh Walton. See you next time here on Georgia SBDC BusinessWorks.